Hello, everyone. Good evening. Uh, Welcome to the new session, guys. Last week, last session, we was discussing about trend X, weekly, daily, correct? So now everything was perfect. Like yes, we know about trend X. Now the main question is how to take the trades. Now this is the best part in this session because when it's come to trade, right, the candlestick will give us a confirmations. The you guys should always remember one thing: when market will go up or down, without confirmation it will not go up, right? Correct. If it's going up, there is a confirmation, the candle confirmation. That is very important. Here we have only four candles for a long positions and four candles for a short positions. So now which is those four candles here? I'll discuss that. Okay, before uh, taking trades, any candles. If I'm talking about these four candles for a long positions, it should be near support. Just we'll go quick back to our chart. Basics I'll show you. Okay, just basics because you should revise the old one. So our when candles will be above weekly, we are looking a long positions, correct? So our long positions usually it will be from above trend X, correct? It's about trend X, or if its candle is coming down like this, then we are taking our short long positions from daily S1 previous day low. That is how we are going to take those trades. But what are those confirmation? Is it market? Is it will whether market will give confirmation after taking a long positions? It Whether it will go, or the stop loss, where should we keep our stop loss? So all those we are going to discuss now. Okay, so this is a very interesting topic. It's very easy and simple. You should understand only the candlestick. Okay, this is our first point. You should remember, when candles are above weekly, we are looking a long positions. First, above trend X. Second, near daily S1 previous day low. Only these two area that we are looking a long positions. Okay, now we'll go for a candlestick patterns. We'll understand which candles are those. First, I'll clear you guys. See, there are many different candles. Okay, someone say 75 candles, some say 100 candles. So we cannot remember all those candles, correct? So when I started in trading in market, I saw these candles regularly. Even I see even now. So I have selected these four candles. Really, I usually see these candles, correct? So because of I selected this candle, I thought I should explain to my group. They should understand the candlestick patterns, how important when it's come to trading. So this is a very easy, try to understand. Okay, first I'll show you the first candle. So you can look, this is a first candle. Okay, this is a bullish engulfing. Okay, this is for a long positions. Now, when I say a long confirmation, long positions, you have to remember, when candles will be above weekly trend X, we are looking a long positions from daily S1 or above daily trend X. Okay. So if you are new here, if this is your first training, then you should see the previous video which we have uploaded recently. Yesterday we have uploaded. Okay. If you want to understand again trend X, so the next day, I mean tomorrow, we have one more session about a trend X. Okay, I'll show you in that. Okay, now this is a bullish engulf now which you are seeing this. Okay, I'll just show you how it works. See, assume that if candles are coming from maybe a daily resistance. Okay, and when it comes near a trend X, the trend X should be a narrow. So when we see these candle, right, bullish engulf, you can look this. Correct. This is first one is a bullish and this is a bearish. We'll talk about this later. So for now, you just look at this. So the green candle should be a bigger than a previous. It maybe sometimes we see a body will cover like this. Okay, now there are different types of a bullish engulf. I'll show you in the real market how it looks. Okay, now when you see this near a daily trend X, so our trade will start from after closing this candle. Once candle will close, you can see it's previous candle it's small, right, compared to this. So once candle will close, so our trade will execute from here and stop loss below daily trend X, and the daily trend X should be a narrow. Okay, so this is a first candle. Remember, this is a very interesting topic. Okay, now I'll show you how the trend bullish engulf. Maybe you can see different types of bullish engulf. Okay, now I'll just show you the candle. Okay, okay, sometimes we see a bullish engulf like this green candle. Okay, you remember this. So sometimes we'll see even like this green. You remember these candles. Okay, it will be not like uh, too many types, like this or this. Okay, this is how a bullish engulf we can see. Now this candlestick pattern, when we are talking about candlestick pattern, it should be near trend X or daily support one, previous day low. Correct. On these areas, when we see these candles, we can take a long positions. We should keep our stop loss below support or below this candle. Okay, I'll show you in real market when we see these kind of situations how to manage them. So the second candle is a morning star, doji morning star. So usually see here, sometimes what I see, when candles come near trend X or support, correct, like this, so we'll see a green doji. So after that, it will be a big green candle. So this is one pattern. This is one pattern. So if you see any doji and a green candle, it means this is a morning star. So here again, the rules are same. Our trade will start from after closing this candle. Candle should close. Okay, once candle will close, our trade will start from here or stop loss below support. And it should be near support, not somewhere in middle. I'll just show you quick. I'll show you in chart. So now I was telling about a bullish engulf right now. So you can see this is one pattern. This. So now you can see this is we have one doji and one green candle. So now this is our morning star. So I'm showing this I'm showing only a candles here. Okay, I'm not showing you any zone or what. I'm just showing how candles looks. So now this is a morning star. So now here our trade will start from after closing this candle. We should wait to close this green candle. Once we candle close, we can go for a long positions. Targets If you are taking your trade from daily S1, I'll just show you in chart. It will be clear for everyone. Okay. You can see I just added a daily S1 and previous day low. Okay, this support. So if you are taking a trade from this area, then first target will be our daily trend X. So second target will be a previous day high. Okay. So when see, you know why we usually tell that narrow trend X. So narrow trend X will be covering only this area. The stop loss will be a very small. You can see difference between this and this. The both are same. This is S1 and this is previous day low. Same here also. So you can look here. So difference, correct? So we should uh, take our trades only when we see a narrow trend X. Now you can, I'll just show you, I have a example here to show you guys. Just see. Okay, now I'll zoom, okay? So now you can look here. This is a morning star. You can look the doji, correct? And it should be near support. And this is a support. So we got a morning star even here. But there is no point to take any trades here because there is a no support here. So, but when we see this, yeah, this is a support. Until you won't get any confirmation, we are not going to take any trades. Finally, we got a morning star and you can see we'll take our trades once candle close and stop loss below this candle because there is a no support below this. Now we can keep this here and our first target will be our trend X. Correct. So now I just showed you just example. Okay. It should be a narrow, then it will be more accuracy and the stop loss will be a very small because this is see when it comes to zone, this is a complete a zone for a long positions. So when we usually see a narrow, we'll get a very small stop loss. So now this was a valid because we are above weekly here. You can look, this is above weekly and this is a daily trend X. So now this is support and we got a confirmation here. Here we can take our trade. And as I say, first TP is this, second TP is previous day high. And this is previous day high. Correct. So when it comes to candlestick pattern, the best part, you know, what is the best part about candlestick pattern? It'll make you very disciplined because until it will not give any confirmation, you're not at all taking those trades. Correct. So you can see sometimes you will see double doji morning star. Now, what is double doji morning star? You see, this is double doji. We got two dojis after that one green candle. So this patterns, this is a complete a pattern. Remember, guys, this is a complete one pattern. So after that, same. So we have to wait for a green candle. Once it closed, a trade will start from here. Our stop loss below this candle. And you can look how it runs. Before that, we got another confirmation candle here. But this is a not support. I'm just showing you the candles. Okay, I'm just trying to show you the candles because real market candles you'll understand better. Correct. So you can see we'll get a confirmation when it's go up. This is confirmation. So it's going like you can look, correct. So this is again beautiful candle. So you'll learn now. Okay, this is a morning star. So the third candle is bullish hammer. So guys, now see when it comes to bullish hammer, any color, green or red, doesn't matter. It should be near support, daily S1 or a trend X, daily trend X. If we see this candle, we can take a long positions. Okay. So sometimes what we see in real market, see like try to understand this. We'll see one support and previous day low. So the candle will be coming down immediately. It will close in this way, and this wick will be sometimes still here. Now this is the area. After closing that candle, we are going to take a long positions. Sometimes you'll see the wicks. Yes, you can go for a long positions. Sometimes we don't see any wick, but it should be near support. So now when we take the trades, once candle close this, now your stop loss will be below this wick. Your target will be, if you are taking from support 1, then target will be trend X. If you are taking this trade from trend X, then your target will be previous day high and R1. Okay. So this is how it works. Now just I'll show you how hammer looks. See, now again I'll show you a different 2-3 hammers. You should understand. Okay, I'm just showing you the candles. Okay, now this is a hammer. So this is also a hammer. And this is also a hammer. Now you can see difference, correct? There is a difference. See, we have a big a body. Here we have a wick above the body. Here the small body, but we have both side wicks. But these three are hammers. Remember. So now as I told, it will come immediately. It will come down and it will close a body like this. Now this is not hammer. This is another candle. I'll show you which candle is this. Okay, just remember these candles now. Okay, now it will come in next candle. Okay, now understood this hammer. Okay, it will take time to understand everyone, but candle you should understand, guys. The candlestick part is very interesting. Okay, the last one is dragonfly doji. So just observe the both image. The first one you can see we have a wick above the body. Here the second image we don't have any wicks. So these two are same. Because of this, I have selected both different photos to show you guys. So when I download this photo, you can see what they mentioned. Dragonfly doji strong signal. Correct? So again, it should be near support or near daily trend X. When we see this kind of candles, we can go for a long positions. Now I'll just go and show you a dragonfly doji. So I was talking about this. This you can look here how dragonfly doji looks. So it should be near a support, a trend X, support 1. Maybe sometimes it will go from daily S2 also. But usually when you start looking a candlestick pattern, right, you'll start seeing all these candles. Trust me, you'll start asking me whether this is a candle, a dragonfly or a hammer, because it's very interesting part. I'll just show you. I'll just search quickly. Any rejection or what? Let me see. Yeah. So now you can see this. Okay, I'm just showing you the candles because you should understand how it looks. You can see. So like when candles was coming down, immediately this candle turns into a dragonfly. You can see how it looks. Correct. This is how Dragonfly Doji looks. So here, when we see it's near from support or daily S1 or previous day low, then our trade will start once candle close. Stop loss will be below this wick. The one small candle, whether it long or short positions, it will reverse. There are, you just see the move. Correct. This is the last candle which gave a confirmation near a weekly trend X. This is the last candle, and you just look the movement, the market, how it went up. Correct. So uh, I share this PDF. You just go and uh, takes printouts, study. It will be trust me. You will the candles will teach us a very good lesson. You just see the a candle gave the last bearish as a bullish candle is this Dragonfly Doji, and you can see the move. So I'm not telling we would have take trade here. No, I'm just showing you the power of candles. When we are uptrend, how it works. The last bullish candle was this. This is the last candle. So they mentioned in photo, right? Like they mentioned here, Dragonfly Doji strong signal. So now the 5 minutes when I show all these candles, you look multiple candles there. But the strong, which are the major candles, these four. These four. The first one, again, I'll come from first. Okay, the first one is bullish engulfing. The second one is morning star. The third one is bullish hammer. The last one is dragonfly doji. These four candles are really amazing. Okay, now you this the first what I showed you now. It was for only long positions. Okay, I saw something here. I'll just show you guys. You can see this is exactly near trend X, right? And we got a dragonfly doji at this place. Correct. So now in this case, so you can look, it should be a narrow trend X. Now here, I'll just zoom it. Once candle close, our trade will start from here and stop loss below this area. If this is a super narrow, then our stop loss will below the trend X. Our target previous day high. This. The first target is that. Again, book some profit and hold at least 10% because we should not miss this kind of trades. Correct. At least keep break even or some and hold at least 10%. It's up to you, but you can see this moves. Correct. The only candlestick patterns. Okay. Again, you can look here. The candles are giving us the once market went up and came down. Again, we got a morning star. After this, you can look. Correct. This is a morning star. So before that, we got a bullish engulf. This is a bullish engulf. I'll just zoom it. So we're getting a multiple candles here, but this was the zone. But that's so finally we need confirmation like this. Market took a little went up. After that, we got some zone here. We got one bullish engulf. After that, a morning star pattern. And this is the move. Okay, I'm just showing you a candles. Okay. So now, which are those four candles for a short positions? Now, when I say short positions, you should just switch into the in your mind. Okay, we are looking at short positions when candles are below weekly, like this. Now, suddenly you just remember that, yeah, when candles are below weekly, we are looking at short positions. Okay, now short positions from daily trend X. If it's coming above, then our trade should be near daily R1 and previous day high. Now this is our trades. If it is going up, then R1 and previous day high. From here, we are looking at short positions because we are below the weekly trend X. You should remember that. Okay. So now we quick look which are those four candles. So if you understand the first four candles for bullish, this is a just opposite for that. When I was doing these candles, I don't want to make confusion here for a bullish different names and for a bearish different. So I choose so beautiful to understand everyone. So now you'll just see the candles which those are. First one is bearish engulf. Okay. Again, it should be near trend X or previous day high as R1. So this is how it looks. Sorry, this. Okay. So they showed if this picture, just I'll zoom it. You just go through the first image. This. So once candle will close, they mentioned here, you can look, they mentioned here, right? Once candle will close, your entry will be from here, stop loss above this candle, or if you have any resistance on top, we can keep there. We can use stop loss there itself. Okay, this is a first candle. The second candle is evening star candle. So when we was looking a long position, that was about a long position, that was a morning star. Now this is evening star. Now the evening star pattern will look this, like this is the pattern. We'll see one green candle, after that one small doji, after that one big red candle. So once we see this pattern, so our trade will start from after closing this bearish candle, stop loss above the resistance or this candle. It's depend how, where is the resistance. Okay, now first two candles I'll show you in real market. So you can see this is how we see a bearish engulf like this, correct? And you can look the previous candle, correct? This is the previous, it should be a bigger, and it should be this is a very powerful candles, trust me, this is very powerful. So this, you can see this, only see these red candles. Okay, don't look this pattern, only observe these candles. You can look this and this. Then when we see these candles near trend X or near a resistance one or on that places, then we can take those trades. And I'll just show you, we have already, we got, see, this is a narrow trend X and this is the bearish engulf. This is the bearish engulf, correct? And this is evening star. So evening star, we got this was a not near a resistance, but still second time when when it went near a trend X, and we got two confirmations, like two times here. So when we take trades nearby trend X, then stop loss will be above trend X. This is the best way to trade when we see a narrow trend X, because the stop loss will be a very small. Correct, target the previous day low S1. And you can see that when we see a trend X like this, and you can look the movement. See, when we are below the weekly, why should we look a short position? This is how it will, we can take a profit. Stop loss is small, but you can see how a trade will give us with candlestick patterns. So I am not telling you guys to look a candle confirmation here. No, only from these levels or these levels, only near resistance. Correct? This was the support. When it breaks, then it will become a resistance. Correct? Now you can look, this is a bearish engulf. This is again the next candle. I'll show you which candle is this. So I'll come back to show you guys. 1 second. I'm just showing you candles, okay? Here we are getting more rejections. Correct? So finally you can see these place before a dropping here. This is a evening star. Correct? We got one red doji and green doji and bearish engulf candle. So this is one pattern now. So now you can see before I told you, right, before a dropping without confirmation, it will not come, because if it's coming, then at least one candle, it will give us confirmation. Okay, you understood the evening star and bearish engulfing. Okay, the third one is shooting star. Here I was showing you hammer, bullish hammer for a long positions. Now you're talking about shooting star. Now again, any color doesn't matter here, red or green. It should be near resistance or trend X. Okay, this, when we see these candles near resistance, we should wait for any candlestick. In these four, we need one candle. We need patience. We should wait. It will establish one candle. Let's wait. We'll see whether we are seeing bearish engulf, shooting star, or evening star, or gravy stone doji. We have to wait. We have to, until we don't get any confirmation, we are not going to execute our trades. Okay, this is how it looks. So sometimes we see wicks here. Yes, you can consider as a shooting star or inverted hammer. Okay, I'll show you in real market. So just now I was showing you. Okay, this is how it looks. I'm showing you candles. Okay, so this, if it's near a resistance or near a trend X, we can try a short positions once candle close. So again, this is a hammer. Okay, now I'll just try to show you one more hammer. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, see, this is hammer and this is a shooting star. Both are same. Okay, both are same. I just made a one single. Sometimes you'll see big wicks, and sometimes you'll see a small wick. But you can see this. It should be near trend X or resistance. Again, uh, one more candle I'll show. So now this is evening star. You can see, we usually see one small doji and one bearish engulf, right? So this is, yeah, this is our candlestick patterns. The last one is gravestone doji. Now here again we have something to show. 1 second. Yeah. Now you can look here. We have a wick here. So here we don't have wick. Both are same. Okay, this is how it looks. Sometimes we'll see body, I mean, till here also. So now you just remember how they made a name. When we see full red candle, then that candle is bearish engulf. When it comes to this till here, now this is a shooting star. When they you will just they'll cut off and they change the names. The candle is exactly looks same, but when you reduce a body size, the candles names will be different. Correct. Now this is the last candle and the last a small body. Now this is a gravy stone doji. So now again it should be near resistance or near trend X. I'll see. I'll just show you how it looks. So usually we see regular candles are evening star, morning star, bullish engulf, bearish engulf, and the inverted hammer. Usually we see a more same candles repeatedly. Those candles, this dragonfly doji and gravy stone doji, usually we don't see much. But why I consider those candles are very very strong. Can look this near support, and you can look this way, correct. So after going here, you just look how the market reverse from small candles. See, we got a bearish engulf and a shooting star, correct, and shooting star this. So I can see this is how we'll see in market. See this last candle, right? This is hammer. This. So this is a bearish engulf. You know, candles are so important because you already have support resistance indicator. So now you need only to understand the candlesticks. Correct. I'll just see whether can I see get any gravestone doji. Okay, give me 2 minutes.
Mr. P, we've lost your voice. I've just come back to my machine and I can't hear you. And I've got
No,
somebody else saying
no,
they
no.
can't hear you.
I was searching.
No worries. We
Yeah.
just thought we disconnected. Sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. I was searching gravy stone doji candle, sir, because usually we don't see much in a smaller time frame, but the candle is very strong. People should know that the candle how market will reverse. So I was just searching. One, give me. Yeah, we have here. I'll get in other like 15-30 minutes. Usually we see those candles there. Guys, I'll just show you. Okay, you just
I
try
think there
to.
was one in Bitcoin recently where it rejected quite hard. I think.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
I'll just look 1 second, sir. Time frame, sir.
I wish I could tell you, Mr. P. I'm not that detail orientated. Maybe 1 hour or something like that. I was
Okay,
a
I'll
bit
look it. Give me a 1 second, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. You take your time.
Yeah.
Maybe on a slightly longer time frame, Mr. P.
Yeah, I got some on candle, sir. So here, this you can see these types of, right. This for long positions. The and I'll show the gravystone doji. So usually 5 minutes, in 5 minutes, yeah, this. See here, this is what I want to show. See, like guys, sometimes we see a body here or somewhere here also. Okay, now you have like we should consider as a gravystone doji. You know, near resistance, especially when it comes to resistance, we'll see these kind of different candles. Like I was showing you a morning star, we have different type, like bullish engulf, right? I showed you some 2 3 candles here also apply same. The body sometimes you can see here itself, but you can see this is not a doji, exactly doji how it looks like somewhere like this, right? It should be near resistance. You should remember that. Even this correct. Okay, so now I'll just quick show you once again. 1 second, guys. Okay, so yeah, so again I'll show the first the bearish candles again. So this is the first candle, bearish engulf. Okay, so the second candle is evening star doji. The third one is shooting star candlestick. Any color, okay? Any color here, green or red. The last candle which we are seeing, the gravystone doji. Okay, now just now I was searching that candle, right? So this is how candlestick works. This I'll upload in group. Download this, guys. Okay, download this, take printouts, because you should understand. Once you'll understand, then you don't need any printouts. To understand, at least you should know uh, which candles are that, because in real market, if you start seeing this, you no need to ask anyone, correct? You'll understand, okay, this is the candle, so exactly it's near resistance or support, I can go for a trade, so you can take a decision. Okay, so yeah, this I'll show you. I got one candle here in 30 minutes. So now just look at this candle, how they rejected from this place. See that? Gravystone doji. I found in 30 minutes time frame. I'm just to show you, okay? This is how it should be near resistance. Okay, now when I was showing a candlestick pattern, that is for 5 minutes, because we all are intraday traders. So when it comes to intraday trade, we are looking a long positions or short positions in daily trend X with 5 minutes candlestick patterns. Now, if you are a swing trader, or if you want to take a long put like swing trades, weekly trend X or monthly trend X, then it's depend upon a time frame which you're looking, maybe 1 hour, 4 hour, but candles are looks same in every time frame. Okay, if you're looking a 1 hour bullish engulf, it looks like same 5 minutes what we saw, and let it morning star, evening star, whatever. When it's come to a time frame, it's all depend upon you, which what trader are you, like swing trade or intraday or a scalper, correct? Okay, I'm done, guys. If you have any questions about candlestick pattern, you can ask me. I'll clarify. Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great training there. If you'd like to unmute and ask your question, otherwise I will happily read out your question for you from the chat. If there are no questions, we'll let Mr. P go home early, but he doesn't like going home early. He likes answering questions, don't you, Mr. P? Right. I got a couple of questions in the chat from earlier on, which
Okay.
I will ask just to warm everyone up. Just so you know, there are no stupid questions. The fact that you ask a question means that you're going to help at least 20% of the audience understand, get something that they clarity on something they didn't have clarity on before.
Mhm.
So you are helping, you're doing a public service by asking questions. There are no stupid questions. There's only ones that you don't ask, right? So ask and get your clarity here. So here we go. This one was quite early on, Mr. P. You were talking about engulfing candles, right? Doesn't matter whether it's bullish or bearish.
Mhm.
We'd like to know, this person would like to know, and he's had to leave, so I'll convey the message to him in the chat. He had to know, is it the candle that has to be engulfed or the wicks as well? So is it the body or the wicks as well? The whole candle or just the body for it to be a proper engulfing candle or good enough engulfing for you? That's a really good question because I hadn't really thought of it. I get a sense of these things, but I don't know the exact definition. Would you like to tell us what that is, Mr. P, please?
Yeah, no, I'll take this. So when it comes to engulf, okay, uh, see, until the next candle, we doesn't know, right? Like example, this candle. So when we see these kind of wicks, we cannot trust. Let it
I'm
be
not
near.
sure your mouse is moving, Mr. P. Do you mind just resetting your screen so that we can see
Okay.
your mouse pointing to something? Maybe, there you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you
Perfect.
so
Thank
much, sir.
you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So when it come to a bearish engulf, bullish engulf, whatever. So when I see candles like this, so it's very difficult to identify whether is it engulf or no. No, why? Because wicks, no, what wicks actually tell us rejections. So pushing, buyers are pushing from here. So now when I say engulf candle, correct? It should be a proper engulf. Like I'll just show you uh, how it looks. 1 second. So yeah, I'm just absorb the candle. Okay. So now, so this is a, a bearish engulf. You can look the previous candle, correct? So it's bigger than this, and this is a resistance. Now here we can see this is engulf and this is engulf. So when
So,
we
Mr.
see,
P, just for clarity,
yeah,
does it have to engulf the body or the whole candle, including the wick? I know in these two cases it did include the candle and the wick. Is that the rule, or is it engulfing the body or the body and the wick, the whole candle?
a
What does it
bo
have to engulf? That's what the question was.
yeah, okay, the body, sir, the body. We need a body.
The body.
Yeah, body. We should not see a big wicks. If it's big wicks, then we are not considering as a engulf.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can you just draw it on the screen? I know it's maybe more difficult to find one. Can you just draw an example? Because I think I'm learning as we go as well, Mr. P. So maybe no
Okay.
one else is, but for the purpose of me explaining to the person who asked the question later on, because he's had to leave, I would just
Okay.
like to be able to explain it to him. Thank you. Apologize to anyone else who already knows
No
the
problem.
answer to this,
So
and
if
excuse me for taking your time.
yes, so just imagine these are a bearish engulf. Okay, a red color. So we can consider this as a bearish engulf. When we see a big wick, then we don't consider this is a engulf because this is rejection candle. You got my point, sir?
Mr.
We
P,
need,
no, I don't. Sorry. So can we just let's take that the second candle you drew. Can you just draw that again? Just
no,
draw
I'll
that
show
one
you.
candle, the second.
I'll show you real
Okay,
candle.
fine.
Yeah, I'll show a real candle because the drawing. See now, when it comes this right, this, yeah. So you can see this candle, right? So this we can see a, so don't see a pattern. Look only candle here. So we can see a wick here, correct? So we should not see, like we should not uh, try these candles for a short positions. Always when it comes to a engulf, this is a engulf. there is a no wicks here. If it's small wick, yeah, then we can say, yeah, this is a engulf. Not this, like we should
Okay.
not see big rejection, sir, because when we see big wicks, it means a rejection candle. I'll try to show you another
I
candles.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
please go ahead.
I think I understand. I just want to get some clarity on it, if you don't mind. Look, if I'm wasting everyone's time, just tell me stop, please. Just type stop in the chat if everyone understands this, and then I'll ask Mr. P separately, or I'll do my own research. If anyone would like me to carry on with this question, just so I can explain it to someone else, just say yes in the chat. So stop or yes or why, whichever you like. Yes, so we got one. I only look for one answer, Mr. P, because very many people don't. A few people are asking for a yes. So, Mr. P, can I just try it a different way? Do you mind if I just try it a different way?
Yeah, please.
Would you mind just drawing that second candle you drew? I know it's a if you just draw that candle, just draw the one with the
Okay.
body in a wick or something, and then we will do that. So just say that's the previous candle, right?
This
And
is
now
the
what I'd like to no,
okay.
just say that's the candle, right? The
Mhm.
next candle you're going to draw on the right hand side of it is going to be the engulfing candle. Can you please draw an engulfing candle? Okay, brilliant. So
Yeah.
now, so it's got a, so let's look at some of the rules. Very small wicks on engulfing candle, right? Very small wicks.
Correct. I'll just type.
And
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, and the body of the candle, which is that big body,
Mhm.
encompasses the whole body of the candle on the left. That's what I'm reading as the rules. Now, do we need to add any more rules to that for an engulfing candle to be a qualifying engulfing candle?
Yeah, I'll just show you. I have three different types of candles in this pattern now.
Okay.
So just see, sir, this is a not engulf candle. So when we see near resistance, you can see this is a rejection candles. So now this is a engulf. Now this is a engulf. You can see difference between these candles and these candles.
I can see the difference, but I don't know which candle. If you can point the ones you've drawn an arrow on, which you said are engulfing, not the one on the left, which is not engulfing because it's got a rejection wick on it. But the ones
Correct.
on the right, you just drew some, you pointed some candles on the right. No, down below. When you pointed on the right, you showed me the candle. No, not that one. You
This
drew an arrow on the one on the right, further right. Go about 10 candles to the right. The
okay.
big red candle, that one. You drew that one as an engulfing candle, right?
Yes, correct.
And that one. So what I'd like to know, Mr. P, and this is my confusion. I'm so sorry if I'm being a little bit slow, but I'm asking on behalf of the other people who might also be slow in the audience. What is that engulfing? I can't see what that is actually engulfing. It doesn't, there's nothing on the left of it that it seems to be engulfing. That's my confusion. If anyone else understands, please accept my apologies, but I can't see what that candle is engulfing.
Just look the rejection. See, when it comes to wicks, see, always remember, sir, when we see wicks, right? The wicks, it means rejection. Let it be any candle, sir. That is a rejection. So here, the buyers are like who are looking a long position. They are pushing the market. After this candle, we got a green color candle here. This is the green candle. So immediately it turned into red again. Correct. Now, when it comes to a engulf, you just observe. You should. It should not be any wicks. This is a engulf. These are the engulf. Why we are considering the wicks? This is rejection scandals. Just avoid when we see rejection. No, sir. This is not engulf. You should be a very
Okay.
yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
understand. I understand that's not an engulfing. Mr. P,
Correct.
I'm going to stop it there because I learned something different about engulfing candles. So I'm going to stop it. There's no point taking everyone's time for my stupidity. So please excuse me, everyone. I will stop there and let Mr. P answer a couple of other questions. If you've got any other questions, let me take them. Okay, Mr. P, thank you so much for trying. I know I'm a little bit slow today. It's late in the day for me. I've been up since 4 in the morning, so it's a bit late in the day. So I apologize to you, and I'll do some other research before I trouble you again. I'm sorry. So are these, so somebody's asked, is the candle body or wicks? We've answered that one. The next one is, are these patterns valid as well as for the Heikenau? So somebody asked, I've answered it, but maybe you can make sure my answer is correct, because often it's wrong. These candle patterns, are they valid for the Heikinashi candles as well? Let me just turn off this alarm, but can you answer that question? I'll mute myself. Are these candle patterns valid for the Heikinashi? I said no, but maybe you can tell me if, maybe I didn't answer that correctly.
No, sir. The answer is like what you said. No, only we are working for a normal candles, Japanese candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got that one right. At least I got 50% so far. So as far as I'm concerned, I've passed my exam. I think it's funny, the look of the candle and the pattern around it. Somebody's trying to explain to me very kindly, just Jack, thank you very much. Kevin, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll read that later. I'm taking a picture of your chat, just so I don't lose it. Mr. P, I'm just taking a picture of the chat. They're just explaining to me where I've gone wrong. So sorry about the delay and sorry about taking everyone else's time. Okay. There are no more questions, Mr. P. This is probably one of the earliest things, the calls we've had.
Sorry.
Somebody's just Jack has a question, so go ahead.
Yeah, I just haven't raised my hand. I don't know if my question is actually Trenex or candles, but actually it's both. Pramod, if you don't mind, would you kindly go to BTC yesterday?
Okay. Time frame, ma'am?
Yesterday's from daily, from this what do you call it? From the open.
Okay. Daily trend X, right?
Yes, 1 hour. Sorry.
1 hour. Okay. Give me a second, ma'am. I'll just add only a weekly chart. Give me a moment. Done. Yes, ma'am.
No, I want the daily, please. I mean, is it daily? The blue, the other ones.
This here, right?
That's it.
Okay.
If you can, yesterday's one, right?
Okay.
If you can kindly expand that a bit. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out.
Okay.
Is that go to 1 hour kindly, please?
Okay, in this 1 hour.
Yes, please. Okay, number one, I don't even think I don't know if my question would be applicable for a 1 hour, but just let me ask. Okay. First of all, I can see maybe to Gordon, I can see a very clear engulfing candle right there, right?
Correct.
Yes, one engulfing, the other body engulfing the other one. That's what an engulfing candle is, as far as I'm concerned. Now, what I wanted to find out, where there's an engulfing candle, right? If you see on the left, there's quite a few different candles right there, right? Not that far, just next to the engulfing candle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 of them. So from what I can call an inverted hammer, I don't know if it's a shooting star or inverted hammer, the green one in the middle, next to the engulfing. Sorry, allow me to just point out the here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you see that, what is our candle? And the next one, do they, so if I'm looking at this chart like this, right? I can see that it's obviously on the Trenex. What direction would I take? Because obviously the price was ranging for a bit. And I can see that green candle. Is that a shooting star or inverted hammer? And then the next one, which was a doji, either a doji or the other something else. How can I interpret that when I see that? So, how would I know the direction?
Yeah. So first, when we see this ranging market, right, ma'am? This kind of ranging market, because from last, you can look almost from maybe 20-30 hours market is in range. So here, until market like it will not come outside this range, you will get multiple candles confirmation. We cannot take trades. We need a breakout. Now, this is a breakout. Correct. So
Okay.
now, yeah. So now we can plan outside of this box.
I only ask because sometimes I think I've heard you say that when you see some candles, it's just sort of like indication that the trend is either reversing. You can take, that's a confluence for you to take a trade.
Correct.
So you're saying that at this point,
Mhm.
considering there was a shooting star right there, I
Correct.
should not have even thought about taking that trade.
Correct. Got it. But we should see the range, right, ma'am? And when it's come to we can see clearly market is ranging. It like not like 2 or 3 candles. It like almost. I'll just measure this. Okay. 1 day, 17 hours, almost 2 days. So here we cannot consider this is a bullish engulf and this is a bearish engulf. No. Now the only we have to wait for a breakouts.
Right.
Yeah. So now after coming like when candles will come out of this box, then we can plan for a trades.
So if I'm understanding, so when is a market is ranging, at that point, wait for a breakout.
Correct.
Breakout, yes. But when there's a sort of no ranging market, then you can take the trade once you see the candles.
Correct.
Okay.
You can take but we should look where are the support and resistance, right? We cannot take we see when near when we see near resistance, then we can we can go for a long positions when we see resistance. Until the confirmation, we cannot take those trades, ma'am.
Okay, no, I understand. Obviously, it has to be supported. I thought that was obvious, but I should have added that, but I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
But sorry, but what candle is that anyway? I'm sorry. Does it have a name?
Okay, for you are talking about this candle, right? 1 second, I'll just remove this.
That has bothered me a lot.
You're talking about this candle, right?
It's the green one, and then the one after, because they look like the ones you're teaching.
Yes, you just try which candle pattern is this? Which pattern is this?
It's no more. Yes, I understand now. It's a ranging market. It's not applicable. But what candles are they called? Those ones?
Yeah, I just try to you tell me which pattern is this. Now I was showing you, right? Which pattern is this? I'll show you the pattern again once again. This pattern.
Yes, and that's why I said these are doji. One of the doji ones, morning, and the other one is a shooting star, right? That is my understanding.
Correct. This is morning star.
Correct. Yeah. So that's why I was like, is it still that? Was I right in that?
Yes, you wasn't right, but try to mark the zones, ma'am. So I mean area. If it's ranging, wait for a breakouts.
I actually trade ranges myself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Great question, great explanations. Thanks, Mr. P.
Yes.
Mr. P, just for a laugh and giggles, could you have a look at the NASDAQ 100? I think it's the code is NAS 100, please. I think it is. Let me just check. US, no, it's US 100. US 100 capital.com. I'd just like you to give people a bit of an explanation of the candle patterns that occurred, because I think it's quite an interesting exercise in understanding candle patterns and wicks and rejection zones and stuff, just to give them an example, and then we'll close it off. Literally about 45 minutes ago, some candles formed. About 45 minutes ago, US 100 on the 5 minute, please.
5 minutes, okay, sir.
5 minutes, and some candles formed just there. There you go. You can see that little blip about 45 minutes ago. Not there, just before that, the blip just before that, that's it. If you just look and just give people a bit of an explanation of what's going on there, just to tell them, like in human terms, what the buyer-seller behavior is from those patterns, because I found that really interesting. When I saw that, I thought, I know Mr. P would just tell me exactly what those are. I got an inkling of what it is, but I just like your explanation, because people may be able to see this elsewhere in their trading, and then avoid jumping into a long by mistake.
Okay. So when it's come to a price action, okay, we usually mark the zones, okay, everything will be correct. So when trader will look a long positions, he'll be waiting to come into his zone and he look a long positions. So he'll be waiting for some zone. I'm just giving an example. Now this is the zone the trader was looking a long positions. So before that, the newcomer, the new trader, what he do? When they see red candles, they'll start taking the long positions. Those long positions are these green candles. These are like the traders, the newcomer traders, the maybe doesn't know market condition, whatever, he doesn't know trading. He's trying a long positions in these places. Those are those green candles. So now as a trader, me, when I look along positions, when it comes to my zone or my resistance or support, whatever, I'll wait for to come into my zone. Then I'm going for a long positions. So this is what you was waiting for answer, sir? Gordon, sir?
Exactly right. Exactly
Okay.
right, Mr. P. Just so that people just become aware, the candles tell you what the market is doing at that precise moment. They're rejecting that price a little bit. Somebody's trying to push it up and they're rejecting it and pushing it down.
Yeah.
So great. I think that's it. What do you think of using trend lines to identify breakouts and pullbacks, Mr. P? If this is from Fatima, would it only confuse me more? Am I better off just trading off horizontal support and resistance lines, or should we use trend lines as well? That's a good question.
You can, you can use trend lines. See, I'll just show you the quick example. So now, when it comes to a zone and a trend line, it will be there are like different types. See, now if I add this, okay, now sometimes we'll see candle will range in these areas. So better we'll use a zone. Correct. Now, when we mark the zones, you'll get a very good idea. Yes, now this is the zone I'm looking. So now I'll just add just a quick example. Okay, now this is the zone I'm looking for an entry. So this will be a very good to mark the zones better than a trend lines. Now, usually you see, we will see the market, nobody is using trend lines. Only they use trend lines when it comes to this. Correct. So better use a GAN box like this box, what I'm using for a support and resistance. If you want to
I think you're
mark
breaking into a completely new training there, Mr. P. You'll be here for another half an hour if you talk about GAN boxes and zones, I think, just as a cautionary tale.
Okay.
So trending markets, I think, is what Mr. P says. You can use trend lines that can help you when looking for a break of trend, is what he was saying. But also, I think, Mr. P, you normally talk about drawing 10 trend lines as parallel channels. I have trouble saying that, don't I? You draw like a parallel channel rather than a one straight line. Is that right, Mr. P?
Correct, sir. Yeah.
So do you want to just have a quick look at that tool, Mr. P? Just point out that tool for them so that they know which tool to use to draw a parallel channel.
Yeah. This. The setting is different, guys. Just
it's
take
not
this.
moving. It's not moving. Yeah, your parallel.
Just take
your
the
parallel
screenshot.
tool is not. That's a GAN. That's a GAN box. That's the GAN box. That's not the trend. The trend parallel channel. Do you remember you said draw a channel rather than a
Okay.
trend line?
This.
That's it. That's the boy. That's the boy. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is,
Well done.
yeah, this is the channel which I
You
use.
get me out of trouble. Yes, you draw that and you just make it a little bit wider so that you're not totally fixated on one straight line.
Correct.
You get a bit of a range, so you catch it, catch movements within it. Hopefully that helps. Is there another question in there? Fatima, if that answered your question, just tick yes in the box. If it didn't, just either unmute or ask a follow-up question. And Mad Dog Dean is saying the single green candle was a spinning top. Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm nursing a trade right now, so I'm not fully, yes, thank you, Fatima says. So I'm not fully engaged with this thing. I'm just supporting Mr. P with the questions. Mr. P, I think, unless you got any closing comments, I think everyone is saying thank you. If everyone enjoyed it, please show your thanks to Mr. P for his wisdom today. If there is any confusion at all, either bring your questions live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. UK time, or alternatively, at the next candlestick training, bring your questions to the Q&A section, get them in, and then, you know, if I'm around, I'll definitely ask your questions if you don't want to unmute. And if you do want to unmute, then by all means, just stick your hand up using the participants, or I think it's the react, and then in there's a raise hand. Just raise your hand, and then, you know, Mr. P will then look for that and be able to call you up, or somebody else will do that. Immediately after that, we got our community director, Power Friend, doing his magic on the open thing. Do you want to sell that, Power Friend?
I always love selling things. I'm a selling things kind of guy. Thanks, Gordon.
I knew you would.
Yeah, you know, as always, guys, join us right after the training at the EA stage. Yesterday, I was a little caught up finalizing what I had to do. Today, I start my new role officially. So I have a bunch of other work to do, but as I've committed to all of you guys, I'm going to keep doing this every day for you. Join us in the Easy Algo stage in the Discord. Come ask questions, get on the stage, speak up. I love that, you know, we get 10, 12 of you guys sitting there listening to me just talk about whatever, but I really want you guys to engage. I really want you to ask some questions. That's the difference between us and most communities. We want you involved one-on-one. We're right there to help you. I get DMs all the time for people asking for one-on-one training, but you can take my time every day, any afternoon, to be able to learn anything you want about the product, the community, what we're doing. And we get you trained up. I can show you real time live how to fix any issues you have, or help you understand anything you might be missing. So come on over. I'll create the add everyone message now. Just click on it and come join us at the stage.
And just as a word, everyone, let's congratulate Power Friend on his promotion. Well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Applause. And yeah, congratulations. Well deserved. Your role sounds like overwhelming to me. So, you know, great job for taking that role. Well done. And also, what's happening this weekend, Power? Is there anything special going on this weekend?
Yeah, I'm leaving for a few days. So you folks are going to be on your own for a couple of days. My birthday is on Sunday. Yay. So okay, I'm going to go in so guys, and it's also a Canadian long weekend.
Yeah, if anyone wants to unmute, here we go, right? Ready, steady. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Power Friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, community. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, mate. Have a really great weekend. You deserve it. You've been working harder than hard and supporting everyone. And look, you take care of yourself. Get a good rest. Come back recharged, ready to work 18 hours a day as usual.
You got it. As per usual. In my new agreement, they actually gave me a listed amount of hours, and I said, okay, well, where do I submit my overtime? I was like, I bet only 9 hours? Like that's all I got to do a day now is 9? That's awesome.
Half time. You're cutting your day down in half, Power.
That's
Look,
it.
You're going to do an amazing job. I know you'll do complete justice to that and show them what's possible. You take care of yourself this weekend and you know, completely chill out. Mr. P is
it's only Thursday. We got today and tomorrow still, guys. So come join us in the stage, and we'll talk. And tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, Mr. P doesn't do any training on weekends. We give him the weekend off, considering he's working sort of 5 days a week in the group as it is. So yeah, we allow him a little bit of a respite to see his family every now and again. So Mr. P, look, thank you. Take it away, and happy birthday, Power. Have a good one, and thank you everyone for your questions. Engage more next time, hopefully, and let's get going.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Bye bye. Take care. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Bye. Bye, sir. Bye.